Let's see what's going on with the Japan situation. Is Japan really opening the door to African immigrants? I wonder what they mean by this.
People on social media are talking about African immigrants are coming. JICA, the Japan International Cooperation Agency, selected 4 Japanese cities and 4 African countries, Nigeria, Ghana, Mozambique, and Tanzania as hometowns. But those Japanese cities that were chosen are now receiving many protests. This program is called the Hometown Project. By the way, according to the Japanese government, Hometown Project means connecting local development in Japan with development in Africa and giving people chance to learn from each other. It doesn't mean accepting immigrants from Africa, but this hometown idea was misunderstood as a system to accept many immigrants from Africa. But why did this misunderstanding happen? Because reports from the Nigerian government and Tanzanian media spread on social media. The Nigerian government announced the Japanese government will prepare a special visa for young and talented Nigerians who want to move to Kisarazu, one of Japan's cities. Of course, the Japanese government asked them to correct this because it was not true. They corrected it, but it was already too late. The statement had already spread on social
Basically,
media.
miscommunication, whether it's purposefully or whatever, yeah.
Dangerous and a travel warning. Why would Japan bring people from such a place? As a result, the fact that some parts of Nigeria are under travel warning became widely known.
Why did Nigeria write that statement when they weren't told, right? That's a little weird.
Nigeria's image got worse. Some people even say, can we really trust and exchange with a country that makes such a false statement? If the Nigerian government had stayed quiet, the Japanese government might have quietly issued visas. As usual, this would have happened.
Yeah, but they made a crazy statement saying that they were just gonna let anybody go.
Next, about Tanzanian media.
Yeah, it was the same thing how America did it, right?
Japan dedicates Nagai City to
Tanzania. I think that's what really happened. I think some of these countries misunderstood what the premise was, and then they just fucked shit up.
To is China. But in a way,
I mean, just look at Gavin Newsom.
Had joined the group of
he's on the fucking bridge, and he's like, "Come to California, we have free shit."
Proudly. So, because of the Nigerian government and Tanzanian media, Japanese people misunderstood the hometown system and protest poured in. The problem is also the name hometown. If they had called
hometown, basically that's meaning like a conclave system, right? They get their own enclave or right? No. No, there's gonna be basically an embassy that's gonna help you facilitate getting work.
Imagine young Africans coming home, Japan having to feed them. JICA, they should study English again before doing international exchange. Anyway, originally, the real home
foreign exchange program
is Africa.
Like what United States do sometimes.
Never go back there in their
literally what the United right? Some of these guys literally have these programs
roots
or these
believed this false news. They passionately spoke about how
there's basically people misusing the programs
as a result,
or they're misinterpreting the programs.
But
and then, right, you get an influx of people doing shady shit.
They just dislike people of their own race. The biggest irony is that JICA wanted to deepen international exchange between Africa and Japan with this hometown system. But in reality, it became clear that local residents had no interest in international exchange. It turned out that people were actually more cautious about Africans. JICA should change the name from international exchange to hypocritical exchange.
Hypocritical exchange.
Thank you very much for watching this video. Now I'm organizing my solo stand-up comedy show, YY Japan, and comedy tour in the red light district. Please check out the link below. So see you in Tokyo.
There you go. Is Japan really opening their borders? No, they're not. No country will ever open their borders like that. Like, they would never allow just like a free, wide open, oh yeah, rush in and do whatever you fucking want. No. It doesn't work like that. Alright, what's this?
俺はね、ナイジェリア人としてのハーフでこういうことを言うのはすごく恥ずかしい。でもこれが事実だ。
Japan is under fire after a really bizarre wave of misinformation. It's to linking Japanese city to African countries for cultural exchange. And also, Japan is more open the door to African immigrants, creating special visa.
The government of Japan has named the city of Kisarazu as the hometown for Nigerians willing to live and work.
Japanese, the government of Japan have decided to give this entire city to Nigerians. I'm telling you, no joke, no be joke matter. It's not joke matter. See, they sign into law. They have decided to give this entire city. The city name is called.
They did not give the entire city. That's not what they did. They are facilitating a international foreign exchange program, and you can use Kisarazu, Japan, as a home. Right, as the starting point to, branch out and, learn.
Kisaraza. They already inspecting it. Nigerian government are already inspecting it. And it look almost really empty. You see, it look empty. Nobody. Nigerians will come populate this place.
Which is, for this moment, Japanese government deny yet. But let's look how rumors started and how CNN coverage was really misleading. And sadly, how
it's always
Japanese
CNN,
government's weak communication skill made these things really worse.
Yeah.
It's all started JICA,
as usual.
Japan International Corporation
It's
Agency.
always.
They had some.
I don't think it's
hometown
miscommunication.
partnership
I think
Mozambique,
right. CNN
Nigeria,
is doing it on
Ghana,
purpose.
and Tanzania. And African media is saying Nagai City
Right.
being
Some of
dedicated
these
to
news
Tanzania,
media outlets are
it's
doing it on purpose.
Really lost in translation, and even Nigerian government. An official statement claimed Japan would create special visa for Nigerians in Kisarazu. But of course they later deleted, right? But it's all started happening here, and also BBC. So here's the key. The rumor started from outside of Japan, and then suddenly people started talking about on X, and the local government Ibaraki was flooded with email and a phone call.
多数のモザンビーク人が今治のしを定住するというようなものではございませんので、移住とか移民の受け入れを行うものではございませんと。
But yeah, of course, right? It's not about anti-immigration or xenophobic or even like a racist, It's just Japanese people are shocked because the Japanese government has pushed forward with immigration policies without listening to voices of its citizens. Because we really don't trust our government anymore. And here, Yasuke is here. Alright. Do you remember in my previous video, I talked about Assassin's Creed Shadows. The topic was brought to the Congress.
No, not Yasuke. Oh god.
Yasuke. There's an unspoken rule. You cannot cause other trouble to other ministries. And they decided to not to mention about Yasuke. That's what they told me. But my concern is that which ministry get trouble if they use the word of Yasuke in here? As a Japanese, that's one of the biggest concern. Puzzle solved. That was foreshadowing. It was because of this. I mean, I agree. We might need foreign power, right? Like foreign workers. But we need to slow down to avoid a conflict, avoid feeling a racism. But I don't know, Japanese government are really not thinking at all. They recently announced Japan recruit to 100,000 Bangladesh workers in 5 years.
Oh, what?
No
way. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Even Japan... No, Japan's doing what America's doing too. Oh dear fucking god. Oh dear god, I hope... What the fuck, man? Why?
Workers in 5 years. I mean, we didn't know. Like they
I
decided.
think they're trying to
they've been
replace
doing
their
that kind
fucking
of stuff a
workforce.
lot, and so we really don't trust. So I really don't blame anyone who believed
Uh-oh.
this fake news.
They're
Here's a
changing the
video
Japanese for
conservatives are
Indians.
protesting
Oh
this
no.
issue in front of JICA, Japan International Cooperation Agency. Look how traditional they are. No one's blocking road, following the line, and protesting. And here's a BBC News. Japan named Kisarazu as hometown for Nigerians. And they're using this kind of photos. It's kind of implying trying to help Japanese lower birth rate. I mean, I personally don't believe idea of race, and also I'm living in New York
Yeah,
City,
oh,
right? So I personally don't
yeah, that's
against
another
any,
thing.
like,
Why do they
idea of-
keep bringing? Yeah, they keep bringing birth rate, right? They keep trying to facilitate like this mass migration of people into the workforce. Like, what the fuck is happening?
mix the race? Because I believe Japan is like Japanese are pretty kind of mix the race already from Jomo and the Yayoi people, but
Can't believe it, y'all. It really happened. I know it's been a minute since I've been doing this new shit. Negro town in Japan, finally, bro. Let's go. Make Japan black. Yo, you want to know why they doing this? Because the low population of young people.
every time I see this kind of narrative,
Yeah.
always it's
Jesus. That's a retard right there, and you should not listen to what the fuck he just said. Jesus. Yeah, are there really content creators going out there and saying that kind of shit? Like, what the fuck? That's someone who does not understand Japanese culture, or who does not understand that the eastern region for whatever reason.
Japanese.
Like, what?
brand. Don't
What?
you think this kind
What
of
the
gross and a little sexist? But anyway, let's see CNN. Japan denying giving away city to Tanzania after misinformation spark anti-immigration backlash. What the
Basically, these are ignorant motherfuckers who are talking about the Eastern culture like they know everything about the Eastern culture when they know nothing. Literally.
fuck is this title? So their narrative titled to story mainly to Japanese xenophobia and populist politics. What? So basically CNN ignored the real spark. It's Nigeria's false claim about visa and also the vague message from Japanese government.
Yeah.
And they're really concerned.
Yeah, that's also the right, and it's not just the Japanese government who does it. Dude, all governments do that vague bullshit. It's so fucking annoying because it causes problems for literally all countries too, because everyone's making vague posts about everything. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Stop.
This kind of misleading and manipulative article is kind of escalated of narrative racism and the idea of Japanese xenophobia rather than clarifying the truth. You know, I really hate this kind of article because they really don't know what's
they're
going on
gonna
in Japan.
they're gonna try and levy it and be like, oh, Japan's xenophobic. And it's just like, no, you fucking retards. Their culture has been homogenous for thousands of years, right? They have let in people slowly, but they don't let them to stay for like extended periods of time. Well, I mean, they can live there now too, but I mean, look, things have changed, right? But it's like you're not gonna throw like an influx of people and hope it's gonna work out when literally those hundreds and thousands of people, they probably don't know shit about Japan. Or maybe they do, who knows? But they're not all gonna understand Japan's culture, and there's going to be fucking friction.
And how Japanese really
They're
think.
literally
For
from
example,
a different
one of the
country that
biggest
has
voice
different
about
rule
this
sets.
topic in Japan is actually half black Nigerian, half Japanese.
Right, it's
called
the same.
Hosoka.
Right, it's the same how IRL streamers are going up into these Eastern countries and causing a whole fucking bunch of issues because they don't look into the rules and laws, and then they cause issues for the public, and then now you got the government looking at them and saying, "Oh, IRL streaming is bad because they're disrespectful of the culture and laws," and it's like it gives everybody a fucking bad look. It's not good.
Valentine.
この西アフリカのやつらの中でも一番こいつらとは関わりたくないよなっていうのが悪いけどナイジェリア人です。俺はね、ナイジェリア人としてのハーフでこういうことを言うのはすごく恥ずかしい。でもこれが事実だ。こういう話してると必ず出てくるのよ。差別とか。
Correct. Oh, see, he even understands, and he he assimilated to the
全
culture.
てのナイジェリア人が悪い人なわけないじゃん。俺だって一応ナイジェリアとのハーフだし。もしクルド人に対しての治安の悪さを1だとしたならば、ナイジェリアは100です。なんでかっていうとね、まず
I mean, he clearly against this idea. And I'm not sure how much I can use what he's saying in my YouTube because he's pretty straightforward. Like,
Yeah,
no
he's really
bullshit.
straightforward.
And surprisingly, he has a sponsor. That's amazing. But the way CNN
has
is framing
sponsor.
about Japan,
Well, I mean,
definitely
look,
not including about his voice.
each their
and also
own,
there's
right?
another YouTuber called Bix is also talking about this
everyone
issue.
has their Everyone has their different takes on
最近の
this,
日本は
right?
自然も文化も破壊しようとする輩が多くないですか。なんか4都市ぐらいをアフリカのなんかホームタウンに認定しましたみたいなのしたらしいんですよ。市民の病床も
That's-
日本人を育てろ。
And we don't like them? No, we love them. And he's one of the most conservative person I can see on Japanese YouTube. But you know what CNN is saying? Xenophobia
You didn't
and
ask
racism
us, motherfuckers.
controversy
Fuck you.
reflects growing wave of anti-immigration sentiment in Japan. The rise of the right-wing popularity party, Sanseito. Sanseito is not related to this topic. I don't know why they brought up Sanseito here. Even, you know, Sanseito, actually Kamiya was really trying to stop this like false information, asking foreign ministry directly, and he posted, try not to spread misinformation. But CNN looks like an
Yeah,
ignored.
CNN,
I don't deny the racism in Japan, but racism in Japan is totally different context from racism in
Correct.
the West. And I really
Correct.
want people to know that openness and a dialogue like this would happen. And more than anything, they've got a ton of support. And CNN continue. Japan has traditionally been
Yeah,
strict
whatever
on
CNN
immigration,
talks,
as
just
well as ethically
don't
and
even listen
culturally
to them. The
homogeneous.
CNN's
I
a
mean,
bunch
I
of
do
fucking
understand.
quacks.
I mean, I'm an immigrant to the US, right?
Bunch
But
of assholes
what's
and a
wrong
bunch of
with being
quacks.
Japan being Japan? What? And you know what? I
Yeah,
realized
they
that
just
this
blow
is not
smoke out their
conservative
asshole,
idea, because
literally.
I see myself left, right? This
Like,
is
the
exactly
worst form of
like
journalism.
accepting as it
CNN.
is. Of course, we have
MSNBC,
a lot of problem. We
right.
should improve.
Shit, you
and
can even
develop
throw Al
or
Jazeera
change,
in there
but,
too.
Like a basic idea. What's wrong with being who I am?
And
What's
Al
wrong with
Jazeera's
being
not even
Japan
fucking
as
American.
Japan?
They're a
Like,
fucking Middle
you
Eastern
are who
fucking
you are, right?
news
And I'm who I am.
corporation.
What's wrong with being who I am? Like self-acceptance, right? I do respect pronouns, okay? Because I accept who they are, right? But if that's so, Japan should accept it, what Japan is like. That makes sense? And here, these who look different, either being a foreign ethnically or mixed race, have consistently reported experiencing casual racism, harassment, and discrimination, even if they were born in Japan
Huh?
or a Japanese nationality. That's especially
I don't
true
think that's
for
true.
these-
I mean, there's
these with darker
literally,
skin.
there's
I mean,
literally
it's not
English,
just darker
American,
skin.
right? Some
Japan is a very
Americans, some
conservative and
fucking
closed country,
UK
so
land
if you
people
look
in
different,
fucking
even you act
Japan
different,
right now
you
doing
get
shit.
discriminated, or some part
And they
you
speak
discriminated,
fluent
kind of.
Japanese sometimes.
Even me, like talking very honest and straightforward,
I
sometimes
don't
get
know.
discriminated. Or like feels
CNN
like
is
a-
misinformed,
like a
right?
weirdo,
They
which is
love
fine.
they love the
It's
misinformation
Japan,
and
but
disinformation.
what's related about this topic? This is just misunderstanding from Nigerian government and
Correct.
then vague message from Japanese government, right?
Yes.
They don't need to frame Japan as like kind of racist, and they are
Correct.
beautifully land.
I mean,
criticizing
yes,
sunset.
exactly. If they would have just said, "Oh, both countries are vague posting, and we don't really know what's going on," but no, CNN didn't do that. Instead, they're trying to paint Japan as right some kind of racist country, like how they do it with Russia and shit, right? Oh, it's all Russia's fault, or Israel, right? CNN and Israel, right? They these people do it all the fucking time. It's annoying.
for some reasons.
It's annoying.
I don't know why. The Sanseto party tapped into this frustration on the campaign trail during the rhetoric that some critics called inflammatory and xenophobic.
I mean, you can even
I
talk
don't
about
think this is
the
good
India-Pakistan
journalism.
one
It's just
too
like super
recently.
manipulative.
Yeah,
Because
people
I
were kind of
believe if they
racist
want to
shit,
talk about
doing
this
some
topic,
racist shit
they
about that
should
one
mention
too.
about how they messed up Nigerian people too. Like there's a lot of people who get disappointed. I don't know, maybe Nigerian government, or I don't know what kind of conversation they had between Nigerian government and the Japanese government. But
yeah.
it's all about them, and we, the regular people,
the
are
basically
just
the
victim
citizens
of
who are
this kind of.
yeah, basically the citizens who are already living there and right, they're the real victims because they don't get any fucking say in it, right? It's only the government's talking.
Like their stupidity, right? And CNN is concluding without not criticizing Nigerian government or like cause of misinformation. They concluded Japanese are racist and xenophobic.
Correct.
And Sanseto is bad. Ooh, why is that? I really think this is kind of colonizer
because they're
mindset,
fucking
you
assholes.
know?
That's why.
The perspective they have is always right.
Because CNN and right, these people
want
to. Right, they latch on to the most negative thing possible because that's the easiest thing to talk about.
Something's going on.
It's like, oh, they're doing this to us. They must be racist.
It's obvious, right? If Japan really want some real cultural exchange with African countries,
right, it's the low hanging fruit. It's the easiest thing to get people to rally around.
This news is really insane, crazy. What's this hometown project for? And if it's not about immigration, what is that for? Why CNN is unnecessarily criticizing Japanese, calling racist and
well, that's because
xenophobic?
CNN is racist.
What's going on? It looks like some
no,
people
they literally are
rush
racist.
to mix people.
I'm dead serious. They are.
In the future,
they hate America. They literally hate everyone around them.
If you rush to that, it will conflict and it may slow it down.
They literally talk shit about everyone.
What do you guys
and then when they get called out for all their bullshit, they're just like, "Oh no, we were just talking about the news. We were just being journalists."
Not to talk about it on my channel, but
like, dude,
I just wanted to say fuck
it.
you to CNN and pointed out this kind of bizarreness of this issue.
Yeah.
And also Hosoka Valentine and the Bigs. Okay, you guys have a great day. Bye. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, click on the left for the fun video about Japan.
Alright, there you
and
have
on
it.
the right to see more videos. You guys have a great day.
That's Shohei Kondo. He was the one that did the Assassin's Creed Shadows stuff and talked about the inner workings of the Japan government and how they talked about it and stuff. Anyways, Japan must remain Japan. Please save your country. Oh yeah, if you want to take a look at more of his content, he does a lot of just commentary stuff, right, on Japan and like other, just mainly Japan stuff, I think. Yeah. CNN, BBC behind this shit again. Oh yeah, you should ask Sea Dog, right? Fucking Iron Mouse's lapdog. Yeah, I wonder what he thinks of his own country's journalist news site fucking with Japan so much. Oh wait, I bet he doesn't give a fuck because he's a paid shill. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm giving him shit. Anyways, that's Shohei Kondo. There you have it. If you want to give a like and subscribe, go for it. It does some content if you like it. Go check it out.